And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to more Mega Man X8. And last time I was having some problems with the Yeti level. Here we go. This is the, I guess sometimes when you die, the game gives you these bonus levels. The intermission. Which, yeah, no, I'm not gonna bother with that. So I'm just gonna go. Whoa, okay. Yeah, so you can do those little bonus levels to get like extra metal, and so I wasn't having much luck with the Yeti level last time, but I'm gonna keep going at it regardless this time because we do have to beat the Yeti at some point. Okay, just recently I got Crunchyroll. On my, actually on this very Xbox that I'm playing this on. Some people might be wondering, did I now start like paying for Crunchyroll? Like, no, I didn't know that Crunchyroll is actually free, and that you only have to pay to get rid of the ads, which, even though I really do hate ads in anything, including like YouTube, like, the fact is, like, I like watching anime. Oh god, I just immediately fucked it up. Oh boy. Wait a minute. Oh, I didn't have the retry chips. Wait, let's go back to the R&D lab. Yes, so even though I do hate ads, I can live with them when it's like stuff that I wanted to see, because there was particularly, and this is absolutely true, one of my favorite animes of like recent years. I'm not trolling or anything. It literally is this anime called School Babysitters, which, frankly, like I'm not joking. I'm 100% sure about this. It might actually now classify as one of my like top 10 favorite animes. I honestly think that show is just so goddamn cute and funny, and it's also, but it's not. So I actually have seen that anime before. I've been watching it with my sister Minna, with whom of course we're playing. Again, we've brought back the Escape from Monkey Island Let's Play, and we need to record some more episodes of that at some point as well. But the point that I'm trying to get to is that a lot of the anime that I've watched in recent years, where I've actually watched like the whole series from start to finish, like shows like Interviews with Monster Girls and Is the Order a Rabbit is another one that I actually watched just recently. Which for both of those shows I'm going to say, even though Interviews with Monster Girls has gotten a lot of critical praise, I would not say that that's one of my favorite animes, but I do like the characters. The characters are definitely good, but there's really no plot to that show, so that's the main reason I don't necessarily enjoy it that much. Like, I do still like, but the point I was getting at is, like, that especially recent years, like, I watch a lot of, like, slice of life shows, such as those, especially, like slice of life shows that have, like, comedy edge, like, have some kind of a comedy edge, so... And then there's also the one with the girl who keeps picking on the little boy. I forget what that's called. The show where the kids have like gigantic foreheads. But it's something that me and Minna have talked about. Like it used to be in the past, like some of my favorite shows. People probably know, Ginga Nagare Boshikin, Magic Knight Rayer, Dragon Ball Z, like. Those are the kind of shows that I grew up with and which I love. But I don't really watch a lot of shonen anime anymore. Well, Magic Knight Rayer is not a shonen anime per se, but it's an action show with with a recurring storyline. It is like slightly directed at girls, yeah, but it's not really, when you get right down to it, it's not that different from something like Dragon Ball Z. Like, just because it's a bit girlier than what you would expect, it's pretty much the same thing. And I do love those kinds of shows, and I even like kind of sort of drama-heavy shows. One of my all-time favorites actually is it's a really old anime. It's from like the early '80s called Sandy Bell. So I like shows that have like drama and an ongoing storyline, and if there's a little bit of a mystery, I also like that. Oh god, I did not need to speed up there, but But when it comes to like newer shows like that, like here's a shocker to everybody. I never really liked Naruto that much. I read Bleach for a long time, and eventually I just kind of got sick and tired of it. It's like literally the storylines were just kind of. It was one of those kind of manga where the show was literally just going around in circles. And I read the entirety of the Soul Eater manga. I haven't actually watched the anime. I heard that the anime actually has a different ending than the manga, which would be great because the manga's ending fucking sucked. And it's really annoying because I really like the characters in that though. So that's the reason. Like it seems to me, and to be fair, like Dragon Ball Z doesn't have a great finale either. It actually doesn't really have a finale. Period. You have the Majin Buu saga, and then you have like a couple of cute episodes where like Goku's dicking around with his granddaughter. Then they go to the tournament, and they meet the reincarnated Buu, and then they fly off, and that's after that, like, Dragon Ball GT presumably happens. I've never watched that either. I actually would wanna, even though I know that's a show that a lot of Dragon Ball fans hate for some reason, but from what I've seen from it, it actually seems very interesting. But the point is, like, so I've gotten into the habit of watching maybe it's just because I've gotten older, but like maybe it's just that, I just like shows that are a bit more chill, like, most of the time. I like a little bit of, like, drama in my anime. Like, don't get me wrong, I do think a little bit of drama is always nice. That's the reason why I love, which is why I like shows like Sandy Bell. But it's hard to get a satisfying anime. An anime like that is also satisfying, and so where there's kind of some kind of a clear-cut conclusion. Like, and that's the thing I hate. I don't like watching anime. Like, there's some anime that don't have like a conclusive ending that I don't mind, like Ouran. But like, if there's literally there's one show that I actually liked, even though it's kind of a shitty anime. It's called Chiki Mayo. and I like that anime despite the fact that it is that it is like complete shit. It is a really, really bad anime, actually. But like, so that's the reason. So that's part of the reason. Like, I like shows like I started to really like slice of life animes that don't really have like stakes, because the big part of the appeal really is just the characters a lot of the time. Wow. Okay, we need to take a break as well. Sorry. All right, here we go again. Man, that was a bad beginning. Okay, so what I was getting at is so I've gotten into a lot of slice of life type shows because, there are certain shows that don't have like because I like shows like Azumanga Daioh and K-On! Where there necessarily isn't a plot line, but there's like at least like an obvious progression. So for Azumanga Daioh, it's like how the 3 years that the girls spend in high school, like that's the progress. So there's not a storyline per se, but there is progression. Although Azumanga Daioh does have a story arc at the very, very end when Sakaki adopts Maya, the wildcat. So that's a bit of a story arc. But the whole Azumanga Daioh's whole thing is that it's really about like it's comedy it's comedy based off of their like everyday lives and also Tomo being an asshole. So because of that, and because of a show like that, it doesn't matter if the show doesn't have like a proper conclusion. That's part of the reason I think why I like shows like that. But it's so funny that we had that conversation just recently with Minna about like how I like watching shows like that and how I don't get really excited about shonen anime anymore. And guess what anime I'm currently going through watching on friggin' Crunchyroll. I'm watching the whole series of iShield 21, which is the friggin' football anime. And I don't listen. I'm not American. So actually, like, I shouldn't even be calling it football. I should be calling it American football, gridiron, or Jesus fucking Christ! How is this boss so hard now? So iShield's so the reason I started watching iShield 21 is because many years ago I was actually reading the manga of it. My sister Minna was actually the one buying the mangas, and I was just I was reading it, and I don't remember exactly how far I got into it, but because I'm familiar with the source material, and because I know the characters, that's why I wanted to start watching it, because, and I definitely, now I'm kind of reminded also watching it, like, why shonen manga is, like, such a fucking ripoff sometimes, because they can literally, like, take entire, they can literally go, like, for several episodes at a time without actually progressing anything. Oh, you can fire. Oh, you can shoot at him while he's doing that. I didn't realize that. Okay, now it's dead. Fucking Jesus. That took way too long. I'm sorry about that. This first episode of the session, I was dreadful that this was going to be kind of boring. And now I only have a couple of lives left. So, yeah. Also, I did not even check, like, what the weapon weakness for Yeti is. If he indeed has, and I don't remember what his weakness is. I honestly don't. I think it might be this, actually. Thunder Dancer. Let's try it. The hard part is when he's under the snow.
Can you hear me? Everyone, can you hear me?
Because that's when he's really hard to dodge. And I don't know if I have the energy to listen to you talk. I just kind of want to get on with the fight.
You must not stand in the way of my master's ideas.
Avalanche Yeti, what is Sigma trying to do?
My master no longer considers your world to be ideas.
Alright, whatever. Actually, I do think this is the one. Oh, it totally is. Yeah, okay. But it's really hard to hit him with it. Okay. Oh, God. Come on. Come on, Axel. I'm just trying desperately to keep X alive. Wait, doesn't Axel have a weapon for this as well? Jesus! Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That was the part I was worried about. Oh god, it's my final retry chip. And I really don't want to be Axel for this. Now that I got, come on. Switch! And Thunder Dancer. Okay, I had the wrong weapon for Axel. They're in the same order for, Okay, just gonna keep my distance. Okay, he's getting mad. And now he's gonna slide under. Yeah, well, the problem really was not the fact that that the weapon's kind of hard to hit him with. Oh, this is the thing he does. Yes, the fucking snowflakes. Alright, okay, it wasn't as bad as I remembered it being. Okay, good. Oh man, this is great. This is great because now we can, I think we have all the weapons. I don't remember Gravity Antonio's weapon, but he's such an easy boss that it's not a problem. So we're gonna take a break and I'll be right back. Ah, Jesus Christ, guys. Okay, my apologies. We just missed a cutscene that was actually would have been actually kind of sweet to show, and unfortunately, yeah, I saved after I watched it, so that was the reason why we didn't get to see it. So that was, it was Lair, like, being concerned for Zero. That's a really cute cutscene. I would have wanted to have shown it. Okay, and the reason I skipped, I was planning to go do this freaking bonus stage because I still need just a little bit more metal before I get like Axel's final upgrade. Jesus, I kind of hate that we missed that. For the one fucking cutscene that I actually would have wanted to have seen and we didn't get to see it. I'll just take a layer just for that. I did not buy any retry chips, by the way, so.
This facility has a gravity control system installed. If you change the direction of the gravitational pull, items in the area may be affected.
Yeah, I love this level, by the way. This obviously reminds me a little bit of Gravity Man's level from Mega Man 5, which is, as people might remember from my old Mega Man, from my old Mega Man 5 Let's Play, they might remember that it's one of my all-time favorite levels in any Mega Man game, and especially because Mega Man 5 is my favorite Mega Man game, period.
Here's what my analysis shows.
Yep. Oh god! Okay. This level is definitely way easier with Axel. But it's not really that bad. Also, I just saw the color of my Yeti weapon, so maybe I was getting that confused. I know I've gotten some... armor in this game, but yeah, it wasn't a white armor. I think I was just thinking of the white power, because you turn white when you use Yeti's weapon. It's actually, that's kind of rare. It's rare that Mega Man just turns like, or X for that matter, because of course his name is not Mega Man, his name is X. Mega Man is a different robot. That's the one you play as in the original series. Oh yeah, this fucking thing reminds me of Laputa. God damn, I love Laputa. That's one of my all-time favorite movies. You know, not just one of my all-time favorite Ghibli movies, just one of my favorite movies, period. And, yeah, Mark Hamill also plays the bad guy in that, if you watch the English version. Oh, how am I getting so little metal in this? Oh, that was the close ones. I could have turned it like 90 degrees. So the red ones turn you like 180 degrees, and the green ones turn you 90 degrees. Oh. Okay. Oh, God. I kind of like these weird techie levels in these Mega Man X games. There's a weird aesthetic that I do enjoy. The Cyber Peacock level, I think I mentioned this in a previous episode, the Cyber Peacock level in Mega Man... Oh yeah, that was in the very first episode, actually. That's one of my favorite levels. Okay, no Vile yet. Oh, God. Actually, I would prefer Vile to this. Oh, God. Okay, I don't think I can blow these up. I just gotta survive this whole bullshit, like, passes. God. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. God damn it. Why couldn't you show up then, Vile? Jesus Christ. Yeah. This is a fun level. I like this level. I don't care if I have to play this through a few times. Oh yeah, and some of those medals, you might have seen that there was like a big shiny one in one of the, I think it was in Pandemonium's level. The medals are also upgrades for X or 0 or whatever, so they're not just currency. They're primarily that, but like there are also some of them are just like power-ups that are hidden in the levels. Ooh, gotta be careful there. Oh god, I missed so much metal there. God. Ugh. Well, the good news is I'm definitely getting like Axel's like energy thingamabob now. Please let it be Vile. Please let it be Vile. No, it's not Vile. It's this bullshit. Oh god. Okay, but now I remember that the next time it goes up, gotta be like ready to. That I shouldn't like if it's one of the first ones to come down or go up. That's not the one I should go for. Jesus. Ugh. Oh, but you know what? I could have written it down, sort of. Ugh, okay. Not really feeling this. Well, the good thing is, like, I keep getting all these medals. I might be able to get the friggin' I might be able to get the you know, not just Axel's like health upgrade, but also the all the retry chips for the second go around of this level. I do like the rooster level as well, but the only annoying part about it, well, oh, okay, there's one really bullshit part in that level which involves spikes. God damn it! Ugh. I seem to remember also that there might actually be like an alternate route through this level. I might be completely wrong about that. There's definitely something over there. Ah, whatever. Let's go through this bullshit again. I honestly would prefer fighting Vile over this. Does it kill me if I... Does this... Oh, okay. I can, Alright, so... Okay, that's good. I thought I could not stand on the blocks at all. I was thinking like that's kind of... Ooh. Ah, Jesus. Yeah, but it's still really hard. It's not exactly easy to land in the middle of those. Okay, but we'll take a little break. I'll get all the parts, and then we'll continue on.